If you're a Game of Thrones fan, you might know today's word for Fast Logo Friday. Keep watching to find out what it is. Welcome back to Fast Logo Friday. Every week I design a logo based on a random weird word. My name's Aaron. I'm the creative director at Square Thunder. You can find me at squarethunder.com. I'd love to chat with you if you work in the spirits industry and you need help with brand design or packaging or advertising or other printed design. That's the kind of stuff we work on all the time. Every week on Fast Logo Friday, I design a logo based on a random weird word. Our word today is wight, W-I-G-H-T. Have you heard that before? If you watch Game of Thrones or play Dungeons and Dragons or are into J.R.R. Tolkien, you've probably heard the word wight before. The first place I looked up the word, the definition was nimble or strong or courageous. However, the more common definition of the word wight that I've found is it's actually an Old English word for the name given to a mythical, undead, sentient being. We would use the word zombie today. I'm not a big Game of Thrones fan. I actually haven't watched the show before. I'd like to at some point, but it's one of those things I haven't gotten around to. In that show, however, we see that White Walkers can turn dead and decomposed bodies into wights or zombies, and wights can only be killed by fire or dragon glass. The history of a wight goes back much further than that, though. We see Tolkien wrote about them in his universe. John Keats wrote about wights. Shakespeare mentions them a couple of times in Othello and The Merry Wives of Windsor. And way back in the late 1300s, Geoffrey Chaucer refers to wights in the Reeve's Tale. Wight is also the name of an island off the southern coast of England. It is the largest and second most populated island in England. It has a population of about 142,000 or so, and it's about 380 square kilometers in size. It has a very iconic shape to the island, so I'm going to draw on that in our logo design today. There is a distillery on the Isle of Wight. It's called, oddly enough, the Isle of Wight Distillery, and they make a beautiful looking collection of gins and a vodka as well. They do say that they've made a whiskey already, but can't find any place that's available yet, so perhaps it's still in progress. Their gin and vodka look amazing, and they have a gorgeous looking bottle to them. They call it mermaid vodka and mermaid gin, and the bottles have that really cool scale pattern to it. So I'm going to pretend today that I'm designing this project for the Isle of Wight Distillery. We're going to do a design for a white whiskey. Going to kind of play off of that iconic Isle of Wight shape. It's very kind of triangular, I guess. And I'm also going to explore some ideas with the eyes of a wight from Game of Thrones. In that show, they have a very distinctive icy blue color to the eye. And we're going to kind of go down that road as well, explore some of those ideas. Like usual, I'm going to start by sketching some rough ideas and then jump into Illustrator, refine one of those ideas a little bit more, and then put together some design mock-ups so that we can see what it would look like. Let's get started and see where it takes us. Thanks for coming along for another episode of Fast Logo Friday. If you're new to the channel, there's going to be a subscribe button right up here somewhere pretty soon. And if you'd like to see something else that we've done, click one of these recommendations from YouTube. It'd be cool if you watch that too. We'll see you next week right here on Fast Logo Friday. Stay awesome.